And welcome back. Another video. It's going to be a relatively long one as well. But, you know what? I'm just going to bring this over here. Hey guys. Welcome back. How you doing? So this video is going to be a majority about the cracking that I did through CGC to PSA, as well as my returns video. Think of this like a returns video, but a more retrospective returns video, because I have sold a lot of the cards that I've already gotten back. Sadly, my logistics line, as well as how I sell and how I organize my cards, I can't really show like an unboxing video or whatever about my cards. I would love to do that and show you guys, but it's a different way I have to show this. So some of this, some of the stuff is entertaining for some people. Some of it, again, they put it in the background. I don't care either way. This is some just good information for some people, especially trying to do this like full time. So yeah, let me my AC unit is pretty loud. Hold on real quick. Turn that off. There we go. Look at this. I got this little microphone. It's usually on a mount, but I'm going freehand this time. So I'm gonna very expensive. There we go. Okay, cool. You like my jar that I have? Okay, so this is my screen. This is my channel, as you know, since you're watching this video. I have increased one subscriber. Let's freaking go. Haven't really been putting out some content recently, but I want to change that. I did come out with this really fun video, but let's go back. Let's go back in time. Back to this guy, my first video about cracking slabs, and we'll kind of go through it pretty quickly. And I'm going to I don't get ads because I have ad blocker, so I'm gonna mute it because I don't think I want to hear my voice twice on this. But first, why is it it's lagging for some reason? Is that just my computer? My computer's just super slow. Oh, it's because my internet's crap. But it's fine. Okay, cool. So let's first go through the first line of cracking. Oh my goodness. Why is this so slow? Is it because I'm recording? Okay, now that we're back from technical difficulties, I can go through what was going on in this video. So
I wanted to go through my process.
Yeah, we get it. Okay, so we'll go through first. So these cards right here, oh my gosh, it's lagging, and it's probably because I'm recording the screen, but that is retarded. Oh my gosh, my computer is just so slow. What is going on, dude? Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't harm the video that bad. Alright, cool. So these guys, the Mega Tokyos, and you can't even see it that well because it's like 360, 480p. But anyway, so these Pikachus right here, these Mega Tokyo Pikachus, I bought them specifically from eBay, approximately $200 each after tax, and it was a semi-success. Out of them, I'll have this one playing on the side, and I'll open up this guy. This is where I house all my cards that I have. So let's go to, I have a holding area, because I don't, right now with ponchos, I do not want to sell any ponchos. I think they are undervalued, and they have so much more growth to go, especially the smaller, like, unknown ponchos. So once you get into ponchos, I mean, you really want to try to collect them all. So anyway, going down to, where is it? Mega Tokyo. It would be under Pikachu. You guys probably already saw it already. Pikachu, Mega Tokyo. So I was semi-successful with this. I got 2 PSA 10s, and the last one came back a PSA 9. I am, do I have it here? No, so I cracked it again, and I am resubmitting it again. I'm fairly certain I already did that. And because, Mega Tokyos, they're just so rare and just so hard to find. And I think I'm just going to play the numbers game, seeing if if it comes back another 10. Let's see. But they were all 9.5s with pretty good subgrades. I think what suffered for the majority of them were centering. But that's CGC is always so much harder with centering. So let's continue. Okay, I got the Mega Tokyos cracked out. The cracking process was pretty easy. Oh my gosh, cracking PSA slabs versus cracking CGC slabs. Holy cow. It is so tough to crack CGC compared to PSA. You can literally, I saw a video of a guy who literally curb stomped a PSA slab and that cracked it out that way. And it was like totally fine. I mean, I've already shown a video of the green shiz cracking it out with his bare hands. I mean, you can literally do that with these slabs, these PSA slabs. They're insane. But freaking, man, these, oh wow, I just did this one card for this entire video. But CGC, man, you have to like have a blowtorch to them, man. It's insane how difficult it is to crack them. All right, cool. So this whole video was just about one card. Awesome, or one set of card. And so let's go on to the next. So that was the introductory, and then this Pikachu. This Pikachu was a huge success. So first of all, this entire video, I showed this Pikachu off. Let's see. So the subgrades were a pure 9.5. Oh, you can barely see that, but a pure 9.5 from CGC. The only thing I had a problem with this, I'm not even doing it full screen. You guys are yelling at me. The only thing I had with this card was that there was a slight warp, it looked like, on the top of them putting the card into the sleeve, like on this very top. Maybe I'll show it. I forgot if I showed it or not. Oh, did I show it right there? Let us see. So there was a slight warp up here, and it literally looked like just a pressure type of warp, putting it inside the sleeve. So I sent it off to PSA. It was again, it was 9.5. It looked beautiful. I sent it off to PSA, and let's see what it got. Where are you? What? Oh, it's under my Pikachu. There we go. Boom. There you go. I got the email that, hey, you got upcharges. I looked on it. I was like, oh my Lord, thank goodness. I paid. It was a trade. It was a trade plus cash. I can show it to you, but I'll just show it right now. Let's just pull it up. Why not? A lot of these are kind of like trades plus cash, and it really works in my favor. Let's see. Let's see. It's under trades. Where are you? Trades. It's trades number 1. It's trades XX. Oh, there you are. I have a lot of tabs. Okay, so let's go down to this. Come on. Where is it? Munch. There we go. So I traded a Mewtwo Legendary Collection Reverse Holo PSA 8. That was a CGC 8.5 that came back a PSA 8 plus $927 for this Munch card. Munch CGC Pure 9.5. My cost basis was around $13.26, and I have not sold it yet. I did, funny story, kind of a learning opportunity for people who do work with eBay, do work on eBay. I had it listed for $22,499.99. Someone bought it, but for some reason, it was purchased, but it was wasn't paid for. And when I saw that notification, my heart sunk. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, this, $2,400 is awesome, $2,500 is awesome, but I was thinking about making a frame with all the Munch cards lined up, all PSA 10, and getting back a PSA 10 Pikachu. I would have had to pay out the boatload for it. Where here, I only paid $1,300 and technically $1,341. $1,341 I paid for this Pikachu Munch. I do have another one at PSA that I bought specifically from Japan that looked phenomenal, but somehow I got a PSA 9, And I was like, no, this is a joke. I cracked it, resubmitted it, hasn't come back yet. It's coming back soonish. But hopefully that one comes back at 10 as well. And if it does, then I'll think about selling one. But I just didn't know if it was going to be a 10 or a 9. Submitting a second time, because if it comes back a 9 again, man, it's just such a big difference in value compared to 10 and a 9. It's like double, obviously 2 9s equal to 10. So anyway, that was a great success with that card. Beautiful card. Really good looking altogether. So that was a big success on my part. We will continue on to these, and these are going to be rapid fire. So 15 minutes. Let's see. So the first one we got. Oh, calm down. The Kanazawa Pikachu reverse holo that came in the Pikachu Kanazawa box, and that one, boom, got a 10. Of course, it was a CGC 9.5. The subgrades we're pretty sure they were pretty good. This card actually came from. I was doing a big deal with a guy, and he wanted specifically a CGC 9.5. And I had to scavenge the internet because this trade wasn't going to happen if he didn't get this 9.5. Scavenged the internet, found one. It was a little overpriced, pretty overpriced. It was like almost a PSA 10 value. I bought it, and the guy backed out of the trade. Yeah, big L right there. So I was like, you know what? I have the CGC 9.5. I'm just going to crack it, send PSA. Got the PSA 10. Got my value back, and I'm rocking. I am rocking. I just, as you saw the previous video, if you watched it, I did submit another one. And with the same trade, I had this 9.5 Kanazawa as well. That all my Kanazawas are in this folder. And as you can see, I have 17, going to be soon in the 20s, because I submitted a bunch. I just think this card is so beautiful. So very beautiful. And I just don't think it's appreciated right now. I just really don't. Yeah, I think in the future this card easily can go up to $150, possibly breaking 200, but it's probably going to hover, depending, because of how many they were giving out, probably 150. But anyway, carrying on. The next card, oh baby, a triple. Look at this card. Oh, my Squirtle 9. That I got old cert. One thing that you want to be considerate of, you can't even see it with this, but old certs are significantly better comparatively. Some people think CGC changed their grading standards 3 times. I would debate that they only changed it twice or once, after pre-pop, before pop, pretty much, population report that they sent out. But anyway, so this is a CGC 9. It got a 9.5 centering, 9 surface, and it looks like 8.5. I can't even read this. What is it? Freaking CGC. It looks like 9 edges, 8.5. No surfaces there. Surface, edges, corners. Got an 8.5 corners. And I was like, what in the world? I cracked it out, submitted a PSA. You guys are going to be spoiled every single time I pull this stuff up because it's in the name. But, boom! I got a PSA 10. Look at that. Boom. This was awesome. This is awesome to see. I really wasn't doubting that this wasn't going to get a 10. Well, I'm so happy. These Squirtles sell. Funny enough, I sold in CGC 9.5, like the highest. It was almost a perfect 10 or a pristine 10. But anyway, I sold 9.5 for like $800, something crazy like that. It was a trade, I think. You know, the guy paid straight cash, $800. It was crazy. And I was like, heck yeah. And I sold them 9.5. PSA 10s now are worth close to $700. But there's a huge gap. No one has bought one for a little bit of time, and the last one was sold for like $700, and that was like months ago. So it could have gone up in the time. So anyway, beautiful card. I am not selling it for less than like $800, $900. I don't even know. It is so hard to find. Okay, and I cracked these out already. I already showed that. Oh, baby, you got 7 of these. These are beautiful. These were I bought raw, not the Munch, but the others. They were bought raw. Bought them from the same guy. 7 of them, all of them came back. Lucario Pikachu, it's what they called them. All of them, all 7 came back PSA 10. I went back to the same guy, bought 7 more. Guy changed the price. He saw how much I liked them. He changed his price, of course. And why? What in the world? Why is this video only 480p? That's cringe. Maybe I recorded it. I don't even know why this is 480p. Whatever. Anyway, so all of them came back at PSA 10. It was fantastic. Let's see. Do I go over any more? Oh yeah, these. Okay, here we go. These guys, cracked them all. Every single one of them. All of them came back PSA 10. Every single one. This was a huge plus. I pretty much raised up the value of my collection like a lot of money. But anyway, Cramorant, this is the only one I have left. This is the Cramorant. I've sold every single one. I had like 3 sets, I think, 3 sets. Sold one on Whatnot. Don't do Whatnot. I have buddies and Whatnot. Gave it to him, sold it. I then sold 2 sets on eBay, and then I have this last one for sale. Okay, continuing on. And I cracked every single one of these. What else? Okay, I just do a bunch of raws. Here's some raws, and I just go through the collection. So yeah, those are the successes of that video. Going on, number 2. Let me just take a peek and make sure my camera's still rolling. Okay, yes it is. Sweet, still rolling. Alright, so look at me. Okay, so 2. Let's go here. Okay, so the first video. Okay, I do more Pikachu and Cramorant from the stamp box. This is a great promotion. The only downside of these cards, if you didn't buy them day one, the future value of them have been factored relatively in them already. They are close to, oh man, what are they? They're close to like $600 now. I think $400. Stamp box Pikachu. Buy it now, an 8. Oof. Someone got an 8. They're Japanese. What do they drop it? Okay, so $440. This is the last. Buy it now for just the Pikachu. Both of them together, about $600. So this one has been going up in value a little bit, but for the longest time, all of these came out 2021. Did they? Yeah, they didn't move for 2 years. The price didn't really move for 2 years, and now they're moving mainly because of the crazy Japanese market right now. But anyway, so going on, but I wouldn't suggest buying them right now. Buying the boxes. I think everyone's been doing that for a long period of time, and it's just not worth it. So I sold a bunch of these just to get a lot of my cost bases back, and that's it for that video. Just a bunch of the literally cracking the stamp promo cards. All of them I cracked, and all of them were 9.5s, and all of them came back PSE 10s. So continuing on to the next video, my third video. I was having fun with my naming. Raw card, who dis? Okay, cool. These are my Lucario Pikachus that I went over again. I thought I already oh yeah, I got a bunch of these back. Yeah, so these. No, didn't I not crack this one? Maybe I didn't crack it on camera. This is the same one I talked about earlier. Cracked it out. It was good. Cracked that one out. Let's see. Any others? Oh, I cracked up is this the Squirtle? Yeah, this is the Squirtle. Okay, cool. So all those were good. Cracked them out. And then, yeah, so those were all my cracking out videos. I think so. And then I can go over this one. This one's pretty crazy looking back because of the Japanese market. I'll put it at 2 times just so I can... I know these videos are kind of long. So, going through it, I found the opportunity to buy a whole bunch of the VMAX Climax cards because had been a pretty good time since VMAX Climax, and it was just oh my gosh, my video is just crap. I gotta start this. Okay, so this video won't play because it's just buggy, probably because I'm recording everything. I'll kind of go off of just this. So those VMAX Climax cards all came back really, really good. Some of them came out good, some of them did not. I got two 9s out of the Acerolas. I wish they came back a 10. 10s are like $500 now. It's crazy. All these waifu stuff is insane. Adventures Discovery came back a 9. Alistair came back a 10, which is great. Let's see, the Blazikins came back 10s. They all some of them came back well, some of them didn't. Like this, all my tag teams, which was great, came back 10s. That was phenomenal. But some of them that didn't come back so much well were these, and this is kind of what I'm cracking. So I had a oh man, where did it go? I had a Tag Team All-Stars Charizard and Reshiram, like this one, but it came back a 9, and I was disappointed. It was like off-center type of thing, and I don't know. I think I'm going to crack it. Yes, I'm going to crack it. I'm going to resubmit it. See if I can play the numbers game, as well as some other ones didn't work out. This one was disappointing. Oh my goodness, to say the least. I got an 8 on this, and this card is literally flawless. Like, it is absolutely flawless. No whites, no whitening anywhere. It's just a little crooked. The centering, just barely crooked. And how did I get an 8? I have no idea. I got a Charizard KFC, came back a 9. I'm going to correct that. Mega Tokyo, like I talked about before, came back a 9. Going to correct that. Came out with the same ones. And then a Yokohama Pikachu came back a 9. I'm going to correct that. It's just crazy how different the PSA 10 versus PSA 9 is. It's insanity. Some of them are. So that was, here, let me go to date modified. This should go back to my recent ones that I picked up. Okay, cool. So I'll just open up a bunch of these so that you can get some eye candy. But a lot of these, all that I'm showing, I haven't sold yet. My whole sold pile is pretty much in my sold pile, or you can't see them from the front page. I'll show them later. But Calyrex, this was a great one. This Umbreon, I mean, a lot of these prices, I mean, they are absolutely crazy. Like this one is like $74, which when I first submitted it, I mean, it was barely $40. These got just dirt cheap. This one was great. Kralodon EX from Scarlet and Violet got a 10. Alternate art, fantastic. Yeah, this Typhlosion sadly got a 9. I got a Electroid as well. That was very, very old. That got a 9 as well. I mean, this one got a 9 because it's English, obviously. This one was just a free card, so I was like, graded anyway. I got a 7. It's whatever. Oh, there we go, Electroid. This card was so disappointing that I got a 9. I mean, it is flawless, pretty much flawless. I mean, it is crazy how that was a 9. The Flying Pikachu's got a 9 as well. And some of them, they're good to get the numbers game and everything, but some are kind of not really worth it. Like the Electroid, maybe a 10 is worth $200, a 9 is worth $100. I mean, it's really not that good of a thing to do. Alistair got a 10. I already said that. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. These V stars. I mean, all these Japanese super modern. I mean, all of them pretty much got a 10. Going down. Ooh, some coins. Hey, you guys like coins? I think this is the best looking coin there is. I got a 8 and a 9 and 2 10s. And this is the front, this is the back. I mean, come on. I really like this coin. And some people, cringe at coins and everything. But if you're a coin collector, I think this is a must-have in your collection because it is really a cute coin. I mean, really. And to have it in a PSA 10 as well as from 2017, it's just really hard to do. As you can see, I got two. I mean, I did get 2 10s, but I got an 8 and a 9 as well. So it's kind of hard. I don't know if I talked about this on camera. This card was such a gamble. I bought this from Japan, and it wasn't. The pictures were terrible. This is a kind of a gamble kind of deal, but the pictures were terrible. They were kind of okay, but when I got it in hand, I was like, oh man, I don't. This doesn't look super good or whatever. So I submitted it anyway. Got the freaking 10. Went from a $600 card to like a $1,500 card. It's crazy. I did get an Easter Pikachu 9, sadly. It got a mark up there on the top, like a printing defect. These Easter Pikachus are so hard to find. So very hard to find. Okay, let's continue on. I'll wrap this up in a little bit. Malamar. Yeah, some baby shinies. So overall, my cracking experience with CGC to PSA, I'll tell you some pointers. So really, you don't want to crack English Modern or English in general. From a CGC to a PSA, oh man, I forgot to show you this one. Actually, I'm probably not going to show that one because of reasons. Yeah, so in general, English to CGC, 9.5s, it's really a gamble. If you're talking about Japanese Modern or Japanese in general, it's a lot better gamble than English to cracking CGC to PSA. I only look out for two things. If first of all, subgrade is a dead giveaway. If it's an 8.5 centering, it can do the PSA 10. 100%, it can do the PSA 10. I've had that multiple cards, 8.5, PSA 10. Because everything else though has to be a-okay. If surface is 8.5, I wouldn't touch it with the CGC. I wouldn't touch it to crack to PSA. I really wouldn't. But if it's Japanese, and the only thing that's wrong with it, everything's 8.5, 9, you really don't want an 8.5 other than in centering. That's really the only area that's like, kind of okay to get the PSA 10. Even if you get a PSA 9, I mean, you're still boosting the value of the card. CGC just does not sell for much at all. But in general, that's the breakdown. I haven't had any bad cracking experiences where you 100% can crack a card wrong and it doesn't work out. It pins the card, whatever. You have to be careful. But other than that, it's at the end of the day, it is a gamble, but it is a calculated gamble that I have, and it's calculated. It's really just a risk. It's not really a gamble. Gambling, yeah, you have risks in it, but it's really not calculated risk. It's more just gambling, But anyway, I like to do that, not just to blatantly gamble with a lot of these things, because it when you're cracking it, sending it to another company to get their opinion on it, it is gambling. But anyway, just be smart about it. And know, through my experience, that's kind of what's going on. Even CGC 9s, I would only get a CGC 9 like old cert. I would rarely get the new certs CGC 9s because they're just kind of really up in the air, especially no cert or no subgrades. I really wouldn't touch it. But other than that, that has been my experience, and hopefully this helps those who want to crack or are thinking about grading with PSA and things to look out for. So I have notes from PSA, breaking down certain things, what they're least strict on and what they're most strict on, and this is from very high-end people in the market or in the Pokemon grading scene that's been grading for 15, 20 years. The least strict there is whitening, then it goes to scratching, centering, dents, indent, creases, limited to PSA 6/7. They are the most strict on that. So that's the least strict to the most strict. And that's what I would follow on, if you want to grade a card or not. Whitening, it's not... I've seen PSA 10s with whitening, but not tremendous amount of whitening. I would say that in general you want to stay clear of whitening, but they are less strict on it versus PSA or versus CGC. CGC is more strict on that and more strict on a lot of things. And it's funny because they don't even give you the best values of the card. But anyway, that's the video. Hopefully this helps some people with their collecting and grading journey. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.